You guys are in for a real treat. Keep that energy up all night long. Everyone here is so unique and funny. This first comedian, he's one of my most prolific students. Every week he's coming with new jokes. They always make sense. He finds humor in just the tiniest, most simple things. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Tom Johnson!
Thank you, Ahmed. Keep it going for Ahmed Barucha. And get ready for these jokes to make sense. These are gonna make tons of sense. I'm pretty over my friends. I don't like my friends anymore. Anyone else? I just had to help my broke friend move. And he had so much heavy stuff. I was like, you can't have more pounds of things than dollars in your bank account. You don't regret helping your friend move until you hit that first staircase with the couch and you have to tilt back, right? Like you're just carrying that couch, you're like, man, I'm so glad I'm helping my friend get back on his feet. And then you take one tilt back, you're like, fuck this guy's feet. I need to set better boundaries with my friends. All my dumb friends are tech bros. I got a lot of tech bro friends. And I got one friend that works at Spotify, and he's always trying to push Spotify's new features on me. He's like, it's a great way to discover new music. And I'm like, I already know how to discover music, okay? I go to the grocery store and I turn on Shazam. I zam it up at the grocery store, right? No, I don't need a cart. Natasha Bedingfield. Gotta go. I'm out of here. I used to like my friends, right? In my 20s, I liked my friends. We all lived together. I had an apartment with 5 of my frat bro friends. But I wasn't in the frat. They were all in the frat. And a lot of people were like, I hate your roommates. But I liked them. I liked the way they talked. They had a funny way of talking, right? Like, they wouldn't go on errands. They would go on missions. It's like, don't worry, Tom. I know we're out of toilet paper. At 0600 tonight, I'll be going on a mish. Thanks, Trav. Appreciate it. And they don't do chores around the house. What they do is they go in on things. Tom, I know the dishes are filled up. I will be going in on those tonight. By the time you get home, those will have been gone in on. Dishes. I got a friend, Chris. My friend Chris loves traveling. He's very well traveled. And Chris thinks it's important to see the world, but unfortunately the world also has to see Chris. Big dumb Chris. Big dumb Chris with his huge sunburn and his flip-flops. Excuse me, what's the Wi-Fi here? Excuse me, do you have Wi-Fi? Yo soy Chris. Is this Uber para Chris? Yo soy su pasajero, Chris. If that's Chris for you. But Chris, he doesn't say that he's a tourist, right? He's not a tourist. Chris says he's a traveler. Chris doesn't do tourism, he travels, right? Which isn't an option on the immigration card when you go through that system. You know, there's no, it's not like business, tourism, weaving yourself into the tapestry of humankind. That's not on there. Chris, have I mentioned my big dumb friend Chris? Have I talked about him? Chris is one of these people, when you go out to a restaurant, he wants to know what you're ordering before you tell the waiter. As soon as the menu comes out of your hands, like, all right, what's everyone thinking? I'm like, Chris, I don't need to soft launch my entree with you. You will find out, okay? Big dumb friend Chris. Told Chris, you ever have an anecdote that you use for like decades? Here's mine. 10 years ago, I saw JaVale McGee at a Chipotle. He used to be in the NBA. I saw him at a Chipotle. I've been bringing that up every week for 10 years. I told Chris, I go, Chris, I saw JaVale McGee at a Chipotle 11 years ago. He's like, dude, you have the perfect thing to say if you ever meet him for real. It's just like someone's like, yeah, Tom, this is JaVale McGee. It's like, oh yeah, we've met. One time I Snapchatted a picture of the back of his head. All right. Anyways, my name is Tom Johnson. Thank you so much.
Tom Johnson, let him hear it. See, didn't that all make sense? That was. That's harder than you think, making sense, huh? That's like the first part of comedy. You gotta make sense. Oh, man.